Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? What's up? Salute to everybody, man. It's the one and only master myself. I'm tapping in live from the master's table. It's a pleasure and an honor coming to you live actually from IMC Base 5. All right. It's a pleasure and an honor to tap in with you again. It's another day, another moment in time where we talk about another one of the universal laws, a very important law, especially when it comes to doing business. All right. First and foremost, know and understand that everything that I do and say here is done in the event of entertainment. All right, so don't take what it is I say seriously. Number two, this is for adults and adults only. All right, no kids, no children in the room. If there are kids and children in the room, you've been warned. All right, this is a show. You feel me? It is meant for entertainment. So, I gave you the warning, but I say maybe explicit. If it is that, it is what it is. You understand me? All right, that's number two. Number three, do not break the laws of the land to tune in from wherever it is that you are. All right. Number four, know and understand that everybody here is an adult. That means that you're responsible as an adult for your own actions. All right. So act accordingly. You understand me? Do that consciously, right? Speak with a sense of clarity in that manner. All right. And then rule number five is I'm asking myself, and I'm here and I'm ready to serve. All right. So like I said, man, it's a pleasure and honor to come to you again from the one and only IMC Base 5, you feel me, out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Representations of IMC Nation. It's a very, very strong man that lives within a base, right? It's a similar situation as like a military base, but we are organized men, right? Living consciously and living in order, right? Putting order to our life so that we can be of greater influence to the rest of the world, all right? So that's what this here TV show is about, all right? Helping you to become that master of yourself, helping you to step into the role of master in your life and really look at your life with a true vision, right? To see the plan, the purpose, and the continuance of your life, if you will, right? Now let me fix the light here. That light mess with me. Okay, that light is unplugged. Let me get that right. Y'all hang tight, man. Appreciate you. Tapping in. There we go. All right, so we officially gonna go ahead and get started. You know what? Let me go ahead and go live on IG as well. Make sure I do that. Let's see here if I have something ready to post. I sure do. All right. Animal spirits. And that's for myself. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go live here on IG. Make sure I continue the momentum here. It's very, very important to continue the momentum of your life, right? Whatever it takes to continue that process, that's what we want to strive for, right? Because that's, especially when it comes to business. That's what I want to talk about recently. I've been doing a lot of soul searching, if you will. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been tapped in, you get what I'm saying? Putting in the work in terms of understanding what it's going to take to truly run a multi-million-dollar business and things of that nature, right? So I've been on this journey for quite some time, and I'm very familiar with the process, if you will, of what it takes to, begin to live on a certain frequency, right? To begin to live with certain standards in your life where you are constantly in the position to learn, right, from life, what it's like to be in exchange of life. Right? You have something to give, you have something to contribute to life. So when that is the case, you can begin to walk those steps. You can walk consciously, right? You can move consciously and with authority in your life, all right? So let me fix the background here. We're going to get started shortly. On IG, if you will. Attention to detail type of man, you understand me? So I gotta make sure everything's right. All right, so we can go ahead and go live here on IG. No title, but we here, we tapped in. Master Myself is live, you understand me? What's up, IG? It's the one and only Master Myself. Look, I'm here live for the Master's Table. We go live every single Monday, all right? So if you missed us last Monday, it's all good because it's Monday again, and we're here to show up and show up, you know what I'm saying? Essentially, what I'm talking about tonight is the law of exchange. Details of the law of exchange and the cost of doing business, you know what I'm saying? As you continue to expand in your world and your lifestyle, you want to begin to understand the foundation of success, right? And one of those foundations, what's up, Brendan? What's going on? One of those foundations of success is, you beginning to gather your thoughts, your ideas of how you can begin to exchange with life once again, right? So we're talking about the very basic principle, right? So let me go through my disclaimers one more time so that nothing is taken out of context. IG, I'll be on for, let's say, about 10 minutes here. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and transition back to the Zoom. So I'm my full attention here, right? But this is my show. I do this show, The Master's Table, every single Monday. Been doing it for the last 2.5 years. And every single Monday I've leveled up, you know what I'm saying? I'll help other men also level up, you know what I'm saying? So it's a pleasure and honor to tap in. I'm Brandon, I'm gonna hold you off for a minute. I might be able to accept you a little bit later, but right now I gotta stay focused, all right? Because I want to get this message across and get it out to people, if you would. So first and foremost, know and understand everything that I do and say here is done under the banner of entertainment, all right? So don't take what it is I say seriously. Number two, this is for adults and adults only, all right? No kids in the room. If there are kids in the room, remove them from the room because what I say may be explicit, all right? Or put the earphones in, get creative, whatever it is. Number three, do not break the laws of the land you're tuning in from, right? Those laws of the land are put in place to help protect you and protect others. So let's be respectful of those laws. Unless those laws are oppressing you, of course, you have the right to express yourself as necessary. Number four, this is for adults and adults only, all right? No kids, therefore you're responsible for your own actions, all right? And number five, I go by the name Master myself, and I'm here and I'm ready to serve. Let's get into it for the day. It's a pleasure and honor to tap in with you every single Monday because, look, I take this as a duty of mine, right? To continuously show up and show the results of my life, right? I have the intentions of expanding my life through providing service for others, right? So as I'm in the process of figuring what that looks like on a step-by-step basis on a greater level, right? I mean, I already have my book, right? My book has been released for over I don't know how many months now, almost a year actually. It was a year, man. It was a year, September 9th actually, was when I actually released my first book. You understand me? And that's called Purpose Over Pleasure, right? So that's one way that you can get in contact with me. Second, then in the next, right, is you can begin to tap in with my daily program, which is called the Daily Beats, right? Now, why do I bring this up? Well, because it's important for you to know how to connect, right, with somebody that's living on a process. Like every single day, I'm living on a process, and now my process is beginning to steer towards, figuring out these elements of business that I truly have my heart on. Like I have a true desire to, discover the value of this system that has been created, although it was created outside of us, although it was not, our organic creation. Regardless, we have an opportunity to take and utilize this foundation of understanding, which is what we call business. But business is just simply learning how to provide a service, right, for somebody that needs a solution. So when you understand that, you can begin to understand these aspects of the law of exchange, right? This exchange with life, right? And when you are conscious of the way that you are exchanging with life, then you can begin to exchange on a level that will help you build momentum to get to where you want to go, right? So you want to have these different realms or these different areas that you're constantly exchanging with life in order to begin to calculate or calibrate your success and pick up a different level of momentum. Right. So I myself, every single day, I'm dedicating time, energy, and effort to figuring out how to better market myself, how to better connect with my audience, how to better deliver the service in which I'm delivering. Why? Because that's my objective. I want to be in that constant relationship where I'm giving, of course, with the intention of also receiving, right? I want to be a flow. I want to be a channel. I want to be this stream, if you will, right? This constant rotation of energy. I want that to be a constant factor in my reality so that I can begin to measure, okay, this is how I can expect to live in life based off of the way that I'm exchanging with life, based on the way that I'm learning how to exchange with this person, and so on and so forth. These different areas that I can exchange, in my universe will allow me to truly supplement what it is that I'm doing on a material level, right? But the material expression is the last resort. First, we go through the spiritual realm, right? So we tap into the spiritual realm. And with this spiritual realm, salute, brother TK in the house, salute. This spiritual realm of ours, we have these deposits that we can make on a consistent basis, right? So what do I mean? I mean, you can meditate every day, right? That's going to be a spiritual activity that will warrant you results, and it takes time, right? But it's 100% worth the effort. So you have to know and understand that is a process that, you know, will continuously grow and expand in let's see, in terms of where you want to go in life, like whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to add to life, when it comes to value, if you want to add your value, you want to be in exchange with life, you're gonna have to find something to give. You're gonna have to go to the realm that you are so familiar with, right? That like you had this one unique experience, and this one unique experience taught you something in life, right? Like I think about my brother Prophet. He had one unique experience of getting ran over and then waking up in a coma and not knowing what was going on. And then from that moment on, his whole life changed. That in itself is a foundation, it's a bridge that can begin to take you and transport you to somewhere else, right? Where somebody can then say, man, this man had this different level of experience, and he explained it to me how he utilized his mind, how he utilized his intelligence, how he utilized his higher faculties of mind, right? Reason, will, imagination, perception, intuition, and memory, right? Utilizing those higher faculties of mind, we can begin to supplement life or create our life the way that we desire, right? So we don't have to be stuck where we were. We can decide to begin to exchange with life based off of our own situations and circumstances, right? For myself, right? I grew up as a living martial artist. Like it's so ingrained in me that, you know, it's almost invisible to me. The way that I move, the things that I do, but the more that I integrate myself back into that art, and in the same manner I'm creating every single day with the Daily Beats program that I have, right? That comes from the process that comes from my mentor, AZD. As I begin to integrate these two arts, my life is taking on a new flavor, right? And so I'm constantly in exchange with life. So, you know, in order for you to warrant the kind of results that you want from life, whatever that may be, if you want $1 million, for example, if you want the finest woman that you can think of, if you want, you know, just peace and serenity and harmony for your family, if you will, right? Like the ones that you take care of. If you want that, and you don't have that, quote unquote, then you got to begin to create your life somehow, some way. Begin to exchange with life so that you can be the proper vessel, the proper channel for whatever intelligence needs to begin to come through you, because there is some level of intelligence. I believe that everybody's here on this earth to deliver some kind of service. So that's why I said, you know, if you check back on the last video that we did here on the Master Table, why every man needs a business is because every man needs to have that channel. Every man needs to be connected to something greater than himself in order to truly be living on purpose. I am a man that moves with intention every single day. Therefore, every single day, my life begins to follow this sequential pattern. And I begin to get and warrant these new results with life. But my intention is to exchange with life, right? So I ask you the question to be a benefit to you. How are you exchanging with life, and what manners, right, have what skills have you gathered in the process of you exchanging with life? Think about it. There's something that you've done that nobody else has done. There's some kind of experience that you've had that nobody else knows what it's like to be in your shoes, to be in your position, and to learn the lesson that you learned from life. Whatever that is, I want you to highlight that. I want you to be conscious of that and then do something with it. Start to tell the story, right? What was it like? Get on live, get you know, on threads, if you will, or Twitter, or you know what I'm saying, find some way to put it out, find a blog of some sort, begin to create a podcast of some sort. You know, just get on a podcast, right? Or just get in front of the camera, start speaking, or write it all down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your medium is, the way that you're going to grow in life is to exchange with life. That's the only way. That's how you begin to get this momentum going, right? Now, the second title for this here series was The Cost of Doing Business. The cost of doing business is simply that. It's knowing and recognizing that you are the one that has to take responsibility for your business. So there's a cost that's associated with that at a very basic level. Very basic level. All you got to do is begin to supplement the intelligence that you have, right? With the exchange of life. Find a way to exchange with life. So when I say supplement your intelligence, what am I meaning? I mean that you want to find a way to use your experiences in life and translate it into a story. Translate it into, a step-by-step process of like, yo, this is how I made it out of drug abuse. This is how I made it out of a coma. This is how I made it out the mud. This is how I made it, from being extremely poor to just being extremely successful, right? This is how I made it from, being heartbroken, you know what I'm saying, my lowest low to now I'm supplementing my own experience, and I'm now, having the highest level of experience that I could ask for, right? Because I've now shifted my own consciousness and I'm now having this new level of experience, and I welcome a new reality as a result of that. This is what we are capable of as human beings. But, I can tell you that I wasn't, taught to, let's talk about what I was taught. I was taught to show up. When I say I'm going to show up, if I have a word that I'm going to show up, I was taught to show up. And me showing up every single Monday is something that I know is of value to whoever it is that comes to tap in. Every single Monday since the start of IMCTV, we've had some kind of show. Every single Monday, right? From the start of this here mastermind that I have, right? Every Monday, there's been some kind of creation. If it wasn't Monday, it was sometime during that cycle. But that you can count on me to be a man that's going to show up. So you can say that's within my programming, right? I was taught to operate with a high level of discipline, right? And not settle for anything less than that. So what do I do every single day? I'm a disciplined man. I follow a disciplined routine, a structure every single day that I follow. It's a process that follows and allows me to create, right? And pick up on momentum, right? When you meditate more than one time, right, within your day, you begin to see the momentum that picks up with your life. You get what I'm saying? When you are utilizing your imagination on a consistent basis, you begin to see what momentum begins to pick up in your life, right? And business, the service that you provide in order to get it going, it's depending on your momentum. So when we talk about the law of exchange, when I'm talking about the law of exchange, I'm telling you just from what it is that I can see from my own life, and my own life is a testament to the ACB process, because I live on the ACB process. Everything I do is the ACB process, if you would. You understand me? From the training that I do, the reading that I do, the watching the TV shows that when I'm locked down, you know what I'm saying, to the scripting that I do, to the the daily affirmations, you know what I'm saying, to the singing that I do, everything that I do. There's so many different aspects of my process that I can walk you through. However, every single day, I know that my experience in life is growing as a result of the way that I live every single day. So my actions compound on top of each other. Imagine if you wrote something, the same thing every single day for a year, 2 years, 3 years, however long it is that we've been going. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have my times where I'm on and I'm off now. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say, like, there was a time where every single day you would have caught me writing and journaling. You understand me? And because of that, I'm now living in this experience. I'm in a base. It was something I was writing down. Think about it. A year ago, literally a year ago, I was writing down, I can't wait to be in the base and live with my brothers and to begin to live on a greater scale. Like, that was what I was doing every single day a year ago. So what am I doing every single day now? Well, I'm training every single day. I'm building my body, I'm building my mind, I'm building my spirit, right? These are different things that I'm doing. So I'm constantly engaging with life, and I have this exchange going on with life. So when we talk about the laws of exchange, we're talking about something that's at the foundation of your creations. Whatever your creations may be, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you're here to do, you have something to contribute to this world. You have something to begin to give somebody else. And when you're conscious of that, you can now begin to live in a different speed of life, right? So I encourage everybody, no matter who it is that you are, no matter what it is that you got going on, constantly, as often as possible, dedicate your time and energy and focus to building some kind of service, some kind of exchange with life. I can tell you this because look, I've been serving quote unquote behind the scenes. I've been, in business kind of behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I'll do this favor here, or I'll fill in here, or I'm doing this here, and oh man, this person needs help here, and this person needs this. So I've been playing with this law of exchange. We all play with the law of exchange. The moment that you decide to drive to the store, you're now going to exchange the gas, the time, the energy, the focus, the concentration, all of what it takes, right, for you to begin to do something, to move somewhere, to go somewhere, to do something. You got to exchange, right? There's some kind of exchange. So what are you exchanging for what it is that you want? Are you focused first and foremost on what you want? What do you want? Be conscious of what it is that you want. Once you know what you want, use that as the focus, as the lens that you're looking through, right? Now I'm looking through, right? That's funny. It makes me think of Illuminati. I'm not Illuminati, even though I wear this. I'm just IMC Nation, you know what I'm saying? So you begin to have this new focus, right? So if I got glasses right here. If I want to, you know what I'm saying, if I need glasses to be able to focus on the target that is ahead, glasses a little shining right now, a little cleansing. There we go, much better. So if I'm putting on glasses, right, so that I can focus on something, well, then I'm constantly directing my attention somewhere. Now I'm saying, okay, I want my attention to go further. If I'm utilizing glasses, that's the normal use for glasses, right? If I was utilizing these glasses to begin to focus on what it is that I want, then I know that I'm moving somewhere. You want to be moving somewhere in order to do something, in order to create, in order to get what it is that you want, whatever that may be. The only way to do that is to find a way to exchange with life, right? So what are you exchanging? What are you consciously exchanging on a consistent basis? Being conscious of this allows you to step into a new realm. And now you understand, okay, now this is the cost of doing business, right? I got to begin to give something. If I want somebody else to receive the value, right, that I have to offer, I got to begin to give that and give that freely, right, without hesitation. Knowing that like that's the law that is in existence, right? So that's a universal law that stands as a principle for your own creations in life, whatever those may be. Well, I don't know what it is that you got intentions of creating. I know that I didn't foresee myself creating my own fitness program, but that's what it is I'm doing every single day. In the foundation of what I do every single day is the process in which I learn from my mentor, EZD. So my every single day process is to tap into that state of mind, that understanding, that area, that space, you know what I'm saying, that creative space that I got so familiar with in the year 2020. That's what started the whole path, the whole lifestyle of the Mastermind myself. The moment that you take on responsibility for your daily process, you become a master of self. You begin to master your daily experience. You begin to create your life. You're no longer just existing on this planet. No, you know how to create. You know how to change and transform this world to make it work in your benefit, not just for you, but for others. Because once you take on the responsibility, once you take on these action steps to begin to create further from where you are and step into your destiny, step into your purpose, step into your vision, your plan, the way that you do that is by being conscious of where you are and knowing that, okay, I need to start taking steps in one direction. And when you start to take those steps in that direction, imagine what changes and transforms within you. You're not going to be the same because you decided to make a change. And you deciding to make a change, you can now begin to exchange, right? You make a change, then you begin to exchange. You find a different way to exchange. So every single day, have some kind of action, some kind of process, some kind of ritual, some kind of discipline that you dedicate yourself to in order to know what it's like to be in a law of exchange, right? That's how you really see it on a greater level, right? But we can see it on a level of manifesting or materializing your dreams and your desires, because that's what we've all been sold, right? It's very simple to get that stuff, but it's are you willing to pay the price to get it, right? There's a price of exchanging at that level. Like it's going to take a certain level of intelligence. It's going to take a certain level of changing in character, because you got to decide to become somebody else in order to do something else, in order to have what it is that you want. Be, do, have. And in the same manner, like I said, once you get in the action of having a business and providing some kind of service and so on and so forth, the next step is an understanding that there's these things that they call the cost of doing business, right? So what's the cost of doing business with, you know what I'm saying, somebody that is detrimental for your health when it comes to like a male and female relationship? When I say detrimental to your health, I mean a female that wants to suck the life out of you. A female that's not moving with the intentions of building with you, but wants to destroy what it is that you got going on, right? There are certain men that are out here that I'm connected with, you understand me, that are building kingdoms. So we don't have time, we don't have room, right, to limit our exchange in life. No, our role, our objective is to maximize our potential. And so the way that we do that is we begin to create the steps that are next, right? The next step, the next part of your evolution comes from your dedication, your commitment to grow, for you to expand, for you to become a greater version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we're getting for IG right there. That's all we're giving for IG right there. But there's a lot of value right there. You understand me? The law of exchange. I'm gonna go live on the other IG real quick as we wrap up. All right. Boom. Share. Easy money. All right. Share that joint. Boom. Quick with it. Let's go. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Boom. There we go. All right. So, yeah, to wrap up here, what's up, IG? Y'all catching me on the second half of the Law of Exchange here. I did a whole lecture here on IMCTV. I have a show, in case y'all didn't know, I have a show every single Monday. It's called The Master's Table. We've been live for quite some time, you know what I'm saying, literally 2.5 years. So we go live every single Monday, so y'all can catch us every single Monday for sure. And we talk about different principles of business, you know, lifestyle, so on and so forth, but it's a men's mastermind group. You know what I'm saying? So we dedicate our time, energy, and focus on changing, transforming ourselves so that we can help, you know, provide more services for the rest of the world, and so on and so forth. The last piece that I really have to give or talk about here is, you know, like I said, the cost of doing business is knowing and understanding there's these contributions, there's these deposits that you have to make on an energetic level, first and foremost, right? To know and understand the way that you're going to reap rewards, right, from the exchange that you begin to give or donate to life. Those are seeds that you're planting, right? So that you can begin to reap the benefits of all the seeds that you planted, right? So what are the seeds that you can plant? Well, there's a seed of every single day being grateful and thankful. You get what I'm saying? So you can plant that seed every single day, and you can know and understand, okay, I planted the seed, right, for me to you know, expand in life, because I'm now being appreciative of what it is that I do have instead of complaining about what it is that I do not have. That's a seed that you can plant consciously and know and understand, okay, every single day I can begin to exchange with life when it comes to, first and foremost, being thankful, being grateful for what it is that I have, what it is that's working for me on my behalf, not what's working against me, but what's working for me. We always have a choice, right? So when we talk about exchanging, what seeds are you planting? Are you planting seeds of faith? Are you planting seeds of love? Are you planting seeds of gratefulness? Or what are you planting? What are you planting? What seeds are you depositing or investing into the soil of your life every single day? That's what it is on a greater level. That's what I can say. I know that every single day I dedicate my time, energy, and focus on depositing into my life the seeds of success, the seeds of discipline, the seeds of now I said success already, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Of you know what I'm saying, inspiration for others, right? Of, you know, gratefulness and appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Just being somebody that is dedicated in exchange with life, like loving life. I love life right now. because it's my life. I get to love my own life. I get to be in exchange with my own life. I get to experiment with my own life. I get to be me. That's a gift that nobody else has. Nobody else can be me. Nobody else gets the opportunity to experience what it's like to be master myself. The same goes for you. Nobody gets to understand what it's like to be you. So what is it like? Like what's the value that you seek or that you receive from life every single day? Because trust and believe, if you are still on this planet, you're not done yet. You're just getting started. You are in a position to maximize, right, the value that you have with life. But you got to begin to tell your story. You got to begin to express yourself. You got to begin to consciously plant the seeds of, oh, you know what? I went through this struggle. I went through this, this heartbreak. Let me tell the whole world. I went through a period in time where I was struggling with pornography. In my history, I am proud to say I went through a period of time where I literally was struggling with that, right? Struggling with it to the point and degree where I couldn't get my eyes away from it. I couldn't, start touching on myself and things of that nature, right? That was, mind you, years ago, but it's something I can openly say at this point in time and know that there's other men that also had that problem. So if that's a problem of yours, what I want you to do is let me know so that I can help you, right, see things from a perspective of a higher intelligence, right? Because look, it's just wisdom. You got to know and understand. You can't give all your energy online. You get what I'm saying? Like this is something that's so ethereal, something that's just so, it's a fantasy. You get what I'm saying? Let's come back to reality. Let's play with the fantasy, but let's create the fantasy in our own mind. You understand me? And then begin to take the steps of how to make that reality. Let's not just live in that fantastical reality, right? So I say that to say, once again, that's a form of exchange. It's a lesson that I've learned about my life, right? That I know how to get past it. I know how to utilize my mind to stay in alignment, right, with what it is my purpose is. I wrote a book called Purpose Over Pleasure for that reason, so that you can know and understand these are the things that I utilize to help me correct my decision making in life, right, and so on and so forth. So look, I'm not here as the wisest man. I'm not here as the the one who knows everything. I'm not here to represent all of Black America. I'm not here to represent anybody except for myself. And I go by the name Master myself because I'm here to define what that is every single day. I'm here to develop the character that I desire to be every single day, right? So I took on the name Master myself for that reason. I know and understand that that's my responsibility. I knew that very early on in this AZB process. Like I know it's my responsibility to create myself every single day. So I create myself every single day. I develop different parts of my consciousness every single day. I'm very aware. I'm very conscious. I'm very intelligent. I'm very disciplined. I'm very focused. I'm very determined. I'm very purpose driven. I'm very, very, very dedicated to growing and expanding in life and never being the same. I'm very, very, very interested in becoming the absolute best version of myself. I'm very, very interested in the men that are around me elevating to a consciousness level, right, that is unparalleled, you know what I'm saying, to anything that else that's going on in this reality, in this experience. Why? Because that's my life. I choose to live my life the way that I choose to live my life. I want to be around high, ethical, intelligent men. I say high, like smoke-wise, but that's funny. But highly intelligent, right? I want to be around highly intellectual men, right? And that's what I am sort of connected with. That's what it's what we call IMC Nation. That's our brotherhood. That's our movement. That's our organization. You understand? We've been in creation for quite some time, right? But it was 3 years ago I took on a dedication to be an exchange of life. Matter of fact, in the year 2021 was that this whole show, the Master's Table, was created with the purpose of understanding that, I got to exchange, I got to give, I got to be that light, that vessel for somebody else. I got to be that channel, right, that people can go to and they can say, man, I know Master myself got some juice for me today. I know Master myself is going to get me back on path, and knowing and understanding I just got to find a way to exchange with life. I just got to find a way to contribute with life. I got to find a way to give to life. What are you giving? What can you give? What can you donate to life? What can you give in terms of what it is that you learned in life. There's something that you learned. There's something that you have that nobody else has. Figure out what that is. Discipline yourself every single day and dedicate yourself to figuring out how you can best deliver that solution to somebody else. And I guarantee you will live a life unparalleled to anything else that you've ever experienced. Since I started that process, my life has never been the same. My life is magical on levels that I cannot even tell you about. It's mystical on levels that I cannot even emphasize to you enough. You understand me? Like there's just different aspects of my life that I'm so appreciated for, but I know exactly how I calculate myself to them. I calibrate my daily experience every single day. So I'm figuring out what works best for me, right? I'm figuring out this routine, this schedule, this movement, this organization, right? These details that matter that add up on a greater scale, right? If you did the same thing every single day for 20 years, how much more ahead would you be? Well, ask Kobe Bryant, ask Michael Jordan, ask Mike Tyson, ask Muhammad Ali, ask Floyd Mayweather, ask Donald Trump, ask Childish Gambino, ask Drake, ask J. Cole, ask AZD, ask whoever it is that comes to your mind. Any and everybody knows that they have to exchange with life. In order to get something, you got to be able to give something. So what is the price for what it is that you really want in life? Think about that. Hold on to that thought. You know what I'm saying? From this moment on, we're going to go ahead and do the meditative moments. I'm going to get off of IG. Salute to IG. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So at this point in time, we're going to do a meditative moment. So we're going to take some time to go ahead and just take a moment to turn this light off here. Take a moment to appreciate yourself, honor yourself for your disciplines, for your dedication, for your commitment to bettering yourself, stepping into your higher character, the next version of yourself, whatever that looks like, whatever that is. That's what we want to focus on right now. So close your eyes. The meditative moment is a time where we take 5 minutes out of our experience. We'll set the timer here. We'll do 6 minutes. No, we'll do 5. 5 is cool. With your eyes closed, begin to breathe in through your nose. And let it out. Relax your body. Begin to center yourself, ground yourself. And honor yourself for taking time out of your day to, first of all, develop yourself, but then in the same manner, taking time to tap into the world within and appreciate yourself. Because can't nobody do you better than you. Take another deep breath in through your nose. And out. Relaxing even deeper. Enjoying your inner space. This is a place where nobody else has access to. This is your inner space. This is a place where you create. What was created that was not created in the darkness? Nothing. Everything originates from the dark. The dark you have within your own mind. When you close your eyes, what do you see? You see darkness. So that's the place where you can create, where you can visualize, where you can imagine anything that you want. As you're taking another deep breath in through your nose, relaxing even deeper, letting it out. Enjoy the next 3 minutes. Peace, silence. Create whatever it is that you want to from the inside out. Tap in. So you come back to the external world. Before you open your eyes, just begin to wiggle your hands, your toes, and take a moment to appreciate yourself for honoring yourself, taking time out your day, tap into the world within. As you open your eyes, I'd like to say salute to you, whoever it is that's watching, whoever's tapping in. It's always a pleasure and an honor every single day to dedicate time, energy, and focus towards those who want to expand in life, who want to become greater, who want to figure out what's next, right? Figure out what their evolution looks like, because I truly consider you to represent greatness in the same manner. All right. So salute to you. This is one and only Master Myself. As always, y'all can tap in with me on my YouTube. You're gonna look up my name, Master Myself, right? Master, Master. Then myself is spelled Mycellf. You can find me on YouTube. It's also find me on Instagram. Okay. Connect with me on either one of those places and tap in with me every single day so that you can level up and become the greatest version of yourself. All right. It's the one and only Master Myself tapping out. My IMC Nation. You already know what it is. Every day, in every way, this life is getting better. What we say in IMC Nation is be the best and fuck the rest. What I say is knowledge of self